I finished listening to All Too Well by Corinne, performed by Crais and Vanessa, Edwin in dual. And yes, I do know that information, even though it appears like I don't. It's a memory thing. So, anywho, it's been a while since Vanessa has been in my ears, and it's not that I forgot how freaking amazing she is, but it's like the information was stored like back here, and it is now right here. I loved her in this. She was so perfect for this person that feels like the person she loves does not reciprocate her feelings, who is trying to move on, who is trying to build her life, and gets thrust back into this small town. And unfortunately, the person she needs to deal with is the person she has the feelings for, and the person who does not want to help her in any way. And the way she voiced her was just so fantastic, and it was just a joy to listen to. Every time it was a female POV, I was like, yes. And also, because I know some of you are like, Joel, I'm not sure. Vanessa's male voice for the win, just saying. And I kind of dive straight in with narrator, so we'll just go with it. We'll just go with it, okay? I have a love-hate relationship with Crais right now, because you see, this is what happens. I see Crais is on the book. I think that's great. I like listening to Connor. Let's do it. Connor has done several books now where he is a single dad. I am here for it. You know, I love me a single dad, and I think he's fantastic in that role. But why does he keep making me cry? It's not cool. Like, what is that about? Just, you know, how am I supposed to praise him when he is literally making me cry? But of course, that is what I love about audio, that it can affect our emotions in all these different ways. And obviously I'm joking. I absolutely love Connor and love that he can evoke these emotions in me in the way he performs the characters. And yes, part of it is the way it is written. Let's not discredit that, but it is also that extra level with the performance. And you know, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Crais in this single dad trope is king. Actually, I don't think I've ever said that before, but I'm saying it now, and I mean it. I just adore him in these roles. I think it suits him so well. And we get a little bit of a grumpy side to him in this, which he delivers on. And there is some past trauma that he's working through, and the way Connor performs that really is impactful, hence all the tears. And Connor and Vanessa together, I think this might be the first, and I'm gonna need some more. Just saying. So let's talk about Corinne Michael, shall we? So I have several Corinne Michael books. However, this is the first time I'm listening to a book. And here's the thing. The reason I have them is because they look freaking amazing, right? But people keep saying to me, her books are going to make you cry. I'm like, I don't want to cry. Like, I've got to be in the right headspace to feel all that emotion. And they're like, this book is fine. This book won't make you cry. Nobody dies. Lies. Lying liars that lie. Because as I've already established several times, I cried. But the way the book was crafted was so engaging and captivating that I just did not want to put it down. And what I loved was that once the story was done, the story was done. It didn't feel like it was being dragged out. It felt like it was as long as it needed to be. And the way the past trauma is worked in and working through that and why and the different people involved, absolute 5 freaking stars. I adored it. I will finally get to those books that I have on my TBL for sure. There was also a little girl in this Rose who, I mean, the kids always steal the show, right? I loved her. I loved her interactions, both with her dad and with the heroine of the story. And yes, you'll notice that I've not mentioned any characters' names, and that is because even though I've only just finished, they've all disappeared, gone, poof. It's a problem. Tell me I'm not alone. But top tier banter in this book. The way they wind each other up. And another thing. So this is Brother's best friend, right? Or yes, Brother's best friend. And what I love in books is when, you know, everything comes to be, that it is dealt with in an adult manner, because quite often we don't get that. We get a very childish response. And so I love when a book goes in a different direction, because it shows how other things can be handled. The black moment in this, although it's, you can understand the reasoning, you just want to do some sort of like, hello, grown adult, can make my own decisions, you don't need to make it for me. But watching the hero kind of come to this realization of like, look, I've screwed up. And I loved the fact that the heroine was like, I am not taking this, absolutely not. And it was just such a great book, and you should definitely check it out.